Yeah, playing the old Contra game on the PlayStation 1, an old time classic, just start out, stick it in the PlayStation and, go, I haven't played this game in like 20 years. I figure I could, I used to like beat this game back in the day. So I just thought maybe, I just, put it on here for the YouTube. Oh, okay. We don't even have any subscribers. I don't even know what's the point. Well, maybe a couple of people might dig the old Contra. Being being one of the best Contra games of all time. And people like to watch these little walkthroughs and stuff like that. Oh, okay. Well, look at that. A little rock ran through the. It looked like it's about to land on Earth or something like that. Is that what's going on? Yeah, on the last Contra game, you blew up a planet, and I don't know how that little bug survived, but it does, But it wouldn't be much of a game otherwise. Oh, okay. Look at that little creepy crawler. He's like sees a little building there. He's gonna go in there. Oh, okay. He got lasers and stuff. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah, out of all the Contra games, this is probably my favorite one. It's got a little adventure to it, and it's just fun to play. So much better than the first two Contra games. Most people prefer the original Contra. Which I did when it first came out. It was awesome back then. But I don't know, for some reason, I just like playing this one. I just feel like there's a little bit more to do on this game. And. Oh, okay, look at that. You just kind of like flipped on in there, huh? Yeah, you just gotta, you might as well just hold down the square button and just kind of, you got unlimited bullets, so. Oh, okay. Wow. That's pretty neat. Yeah, another thing about this game that you got a little health bar. You get shot up a few times, you can still go without dying. Any other Contra game, one hit you're dead. The one hit a quitter. Oh, okay. I was wondering what's going on. Usually you flip and die after one hit. That's pretty cool. Yeah, as I get a little energy. Look at the 3D element. Look at the graphics. This game is pretty good. Look at that. I mean, you can't beat that. Look at the graphics of the PlayStation 1, all 32 bits of it. The guy's arm shaking. They put a lot of detail into this game. It gets no respect. Most people complain because it's not a two-player game, but this is not just any Contra game. This is Contra Adventure. One of the greatest Contra games ever. Probably the last decent Contra game they made. Well, wow, you got the old. Yeah, that's the spreaders, and look how detailed it is. Like, it even hits the ground. It doesn't even go through the ground. Like, it's amazing how, the people behind, such great games. Like, they was about to come out with the new Silent Hill game, and they went on here and canceled it. They was gonna have Daryl in it from Walking Dead. It was gonna be one of the greatest games. But it's no Contra Adventure. So they just cancel it. This game here is so it's so much. It's so amazing. Oh, okay. Even Silent Hill had a couple of movies, huh? And they even went on here and canceled that great game that was coming out. But at least we got Contra Adventure. They made two great Contra games on the PlayStation 1, I hear. Yeah. I don't know about this company that make these games, I guess he just, I don't know. Now look at this. This is pretty good. This is what you call classic 3D elements, lasers, and I mean, what else can you ask for in a game, Wow. He takes a lot of hits, you know. Well, it is a jet, you know, flying back and forth, dropping some, you know, some ammunition, you know, trying to hit, you know. Oh, wow. Oh, look at the explosion. Look at the 3D explosions. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, you just got to keep moving. That's the trick about this game. You just got to keep running. Don't stop. You know, jump. Oh, look at that. You see the detail. Look, you got the smoke coming out the ground. It's not just fire. It's like you get the fire and you got the smoke, you know, coming out of the ground. You got the lava in the background. You got the bullets flying everywhere. I mean, your legs are swinging, and look at that. I mean, look at the detail, man. I mean, they just don't make games like this anymore, you know? This is the great games we had 25 years ago, you know? This is like, you know, yeah, well, you know, yeah, this game looks pretty good, you know? I think I might have to give it a try. I don't think you're ready for Contra. You need you know, games nowadays, you get a save spot every 10 seconds. This game here, you gotta like run through the whole game and, you know, on one try, you know. If not, you have to start all the way from the beginning. You don't get no back then there was no save spot, no saves every 10 seconds. You run through the game and, you know, and little deep, you know, the instruction manuals throughout the level. They don't do that back then. This is like just run and gun and get through the level, you know. Wow, yeah, you know, I'm kind of used to those kind of games, you know. This is a pretty good Contra game, you know. Look at that. Like, you just like shooting them all up, man. That's pretty good. Yeah, you know, sometimes you just gotta whip that gun around like this, you know, because you never know when something's gonna fly above you. You don't want to miss those nukes, you know. Yeah, that's a good weapon right here. The little automatic missiles. You don't want to go too far in this game without it. Okay, now this is the boss. We gotta run up through here, and they're gonna have a little train come through there. And you know, this is a very challenging boss, you know, because you get, you know, in certain areas you get hit one time and then you just kind of you die. So this is like your old school Contra. Oh, okay. Wow, you make this look kind of easy. Well, you know, I'm pretty good at this game. I ain't the best, but you know, I know how to get through the game. I don't play it every day. You know, this is my first time in years playing this great game. Oh, okay, like that's why you like those little automatic missiles, because you know you don't even have to look at them. Wow, look at that. That's a neat little trick. Yeah, sometimes I get them pretty good. You know, usually this little laser gets me. I don't know. I guess I should like, you know, I don't know. I just like saving my nukes for the next part, you know, because I feel like I have the most trouble with the next part of the level. And you know, you don't want to lose those missiles, so you want to switch it to your machine gun. This part here, that's where I like to use my 2 nukes. Oh wow, that's pretty neat. 2 nukes and he's done. Yeah, he can really mess you up with the little things flying above your head and all that nonsense. Wow, look at the graphics on this game. It really feels like you're on the train. It got the good sound effects. You got the missiles everywhere. You got all kind of explosions, and yeah, this is how I beat this guy. The main thing to do is to dodge that one missile, and the rest of it is easy peasy. Oh, okay, so you just gotta jump when that missile comes. Yep, that's all you gotta do to beat this guy. You don't even have to go down there. You don't even really have to move or nothing. Unless you just got the machine gun, then you're gonna have to run down there. Wow. I wonder if I could beat this level. I mean, it doesn't look too hard, you know. Yeah, it's pretty hard if you don't know how you play it. When I first played this game, it took me a while to beat this level. I used to get to the boss with no problem, but wow, that's like they got unlimited missiles or something. I don't understand. Why come everybody on the game have unlimited ammunition? Well, this is an alien war. You just gotta when there's you gotta be ready. You gotta be packed. Like, what exactly are you fighting? You're fighting a train. It's like an alien train. Oh, okay. An alien train. I never even heard of that. Well, well. Wow, we going to level 2, huh? Yeah, level 2. This is when the adventure part kind of kicks in. Time to press the start button, huh? Oh, wow. It look like you're playing a whole new game. Yeah, this is like what I really like about this game. I'm not too crazy about the controls, but you got the little backpack. I kind of feel like I'm playing G.I. Joe or something. Okay, like, man, this is like pretty cool. Look at the 3D. Like, wow, you like it got the flamethrower? Yeah, the spreaders, I don't know. I do not like the spreaders on this 3D world nonsense. It just doesn't work for me. But I'll use it for a little bit just to kind of show the YouTube world that, you know, what it's about. Do you know where you're going? Yeah, I might not know exactly how to run through the levels, but I pretty much figure it out pretty easy. Oh, okay. Oh, that threw the nuke. Yeah. Oh, I thought I killed them. That freaking nuke button didn't. That nuke weapon. So piece of. Oh, jeez. You know what? I'm not even gonna get mad about it. I'm just gonna run through the rest of the level. Shouldn't have no problems. What's that shield thing over there? Oh, that's my bulletproof. It kind of gives you invincibility for like 30 seconds or so, maybe a minute. Oh, okay. That's kind of like the Mario Star weapon, like. Yeah, this is like the Contra version. Pretty creative. Oh, wow! Look at that. I think I'm really gonna have to get into this Contra game. This is a pretty good game. I mean, I think it's very underrated if you ask me. Yeah, I really feel like this game is extremely underrated. This game should have got. You know what it is? This game just came out too late on the PlayStation 1. I think people were just kind of getting into the Resident Evils and the Silent Hills and nah, that's a shame because I think people really missed out on this game. Look at that. This is a pretty good game. Look at that. I mean, I'm really impressed with this game. I mean, it really looks. Yeah, I just don't like these controls. I think they could have done a better job with the controls, but I guess because the way they made the game, they had the controls moving kind of quick. I don't know. Maybe they just didn't know what the hell they were doing. But wow, wow, you said it right up and down, huh? Maybe they just didn't know. You know what else it could have been? You know, maybe they just, maybe they didn't try hard enough to make this game. You know, yeah, they came out with these Metal Gear games and they just didn't. They never showed no love for Contra. They don't show no love for the Silent Hill games either. Yeah, that's a shame. I think Silent Hill it's a classic horror game. I think it's one of Konami's only movie-based games, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's what I don't get. I just don't understand it. Silent Hill should be like they flagship games, you know, and I don't know, maybe some companies that's why they just not where they are supposed to be, they make horrible decisions. They should have made a Contra Adventure Part 2 on the PlayStation 2, and then they should have made a Part 3. Oh, really? Yeah, why not? I mean, the ones on the PlayStation 2 wasn't all that great either. It kind of seemed like they were making the game and kind of gave up halfway through it. Yeah, they just threw something together to keep the Contra universe fans somewhat happy. Give them a little game, and you play and you're a little disappointed. And at first you're kind of impressed with it, then you realize how short the games are. Oh, okay. Now this game here is probably one of the only Contra games that it takes a little while to beat it. You can't just run through it in 10 minutes and beat it. Yeah, this game seems like it has some puzzle elements or something. RPG or something, huh? No, there's nothing. There's no RPG in this game whatsoever. No. Well, that sucks. So why is these little satellite things got lasers and stuff on them, just kind of like blasting away at you? Yeah, I don't know. Contra did just come out with anything that, I mean, you got turtles trying to get you, birds with machine guns. I just don't care. I just don't know. Wow, I like that weapon you got. That's like 3 missiles, huh? Yeah, it's probably the best weapon to use. It kind of like goes in the direction you need to, even if you're not looking at them. Wow, what's that thing shooting in your head up there? Yeah, one of these little laser dot thingies. Just to kind of just get on your nerves. Wow, look at that tank over there. How do they fit a tank up in there? Ask questions. This is Contra. This is the way it is. You gotta have things to do. Okay. So, you gonna fight some water? Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. It's like a water snake. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what genius came up with this idea. I mean, look at this. I mean, I'm starting to see why maybe people didn't like this game. You're fighting a water snake. Oh, jeez. Look at that. They got a water snake. He jumps in the water, and I guess he kind of rebuilds his energy and then comes back up or something, huh? I'm not sure what's going on here. I just kind of shoot at it until it dies. The whole part of this fight is so you can see the moon. It's a conspiracy. Just look at the moon. Look how realistic it is. They just had to throw that in the game for some reason. It looks like the real moon. That should tell you something. Oh, that's a nice flip. Look at that. You got the timing on that. Yeah, I'm just trying to get this little thing, and he ain't too hard to beat. He's probably one of the easiest boss in the game. He's not the boss? Yeah, he's kind of like one of the mini bosses, and then you fight the main boss, and just something to waste your time. I'm just trying to run through this game. I'm not trying to, hear all this nonsense. Wow, you really running through this game, huh? You just not even taking your time. Yeah, I ain't got time for all that. I gotta go to work in the morning, so I gotta hurry up and just kind of run through this game, and and then you can do the whole upload YouTube thing or whatever. Maybe 1 or 2 people might You know, they might watch this video. Oh, okay. You know. So what you gonna do when you upload it on YouTube? I just told you. Go upload it for people to watch. If not, I don't give a damn. Oh, okay. You gotta get all worked up over the little YouTubers. You know. Yeah, but anyway, I'm just playing Contra for the hell of it. Trying to enjoy myself. Wow, look at that. You got the old rockets, huh? Yeah, like I said, it's probably the best weapon in the game. Look at all this explosion. I mean, this game is very action-packed. I mean, it don't slow down. This game just keeps rocking and rolling. Yeah, this is why this is my favorite Contra game. I mean, it's just, I don't know. There's just something about this game, that just makes me like playing it. I could just whip it out every now and then and just kind of, you know, beat the game a little bit. Usually I don't have problems with these guys, but sometimes, when you haven't played this game in a while, you kind of screw up a little bit here and there. If there's a certain weapon I usually have, I must have grabbed something else and didn't have it. Oh, okay, you gotta jump when he jumps. Yeah, because if you're on the ground, they're gonna have the little earthquake, and then your feet gonna start hurting, and you lose energy that way. Wow, look at that! He's got no energy, and he's still alive. Yeah, he's done now. I'm going to level 3. That was a long level 2, if you ask me. Yeah, watch this. Look at the graphics. I mean, look at that. Look at that. This is top line, top notch PS1 at its best. And if you're wondering what this is, I'm playing Contra Adventure. Yeah, we're off to level 3. We're on level 3 already? That was pretty quick. Yeah, it don't take too long. Like I said, I just run through this game. And I'm going to show you how, I ain't going to waste no time on level 3. Wow, look at those little creepy crawlers running all over the place. Getting little nukes, and I like the little laser points at things to help you aim. Yeah, there's a lot of detail in this game, just, one of the greatest Contra games I ever played, I wonder why they didn't make this game a 2-player game, a little split screen or something like that. Yeah, that was just probably like, that probably would have cut into the budget and probably would have pushed this game into a 2-disc game, and they probably, I'm sure Konami wasn't interested in making a 2-disc Contra game. Wow, you think it would have took that much data they had to use 2 discs? Well, you gotta think they had 9 levels, on this game. It's like, it probably would have pushed it to a second disc or something. Wow, look at that. You just like running right through these little things, huh? Little octopus things trying to keep you back. Yeah, but I'm running through there. I'm not worried about them. I ain't got time for all this nonsense. What is that? Is that like an octopus with 3 legs or something? I don't know. I ain't got time. I mean, I could probably look it up, but who? I don't think anybody cares. I sure don't. Wow, look at that. You got 5. You got you some nukes, huh? You got 3 nukes already. Yeah, I'm not even worried about killing these things. I'm just gonna hurry up and get to the boss and get this over with. Wow, Wow, is that the boss? I'm not sure. I think it is the boss. We'll find out in a second. And it's gonna take me maybe a couple seconds to beat this thing. I mean, look how great this game. This is a good-looking Contra game. You know, this game kind of reminds me of what's that game? Siphon Filter. Yeah, this isn't no Siphon Filter. But I guess I can see some similarities, but you know. You know, I really like old Siphon Filter. They don't even make a Siphon Filter game anymore, do they? Who the hell knows? Maybe they do, maybe they don't. What in the world is that thing? I don't know. I guess somebody made a little frog creature and thought, you know, we'll just put his face in. There we go. That's what you get. That is one weird looking, alien looking creature. Yeah, that, you know. That wasn't the boss? Kind of looked like he could have been the boss. Yeah, usually you fight a big old robot or something at the end of these levels, you know. Wow, they got little mines on the ground and stuff. Well, what happens if you step on them? Yeah, you usually lose all your health and maybe even die. Wow, look at you go. You like really running through this level, huh? You really ain't messing around. Yeah, like I said, I ain't got time for all this. You know, what's the point? I killed him a bunch of times and, you know. Like I said, I'm just gonna run through these guys. Go get this nuke over here. And how you know that nuke was there? Like you said, I seen it when I first came in, and then I was like, you know what? I could use some nukes. Wow, that looks like an old Contra 1 kind of boss. Very, very neat looking. Yeah, usually I have, you know, I don't have the right weapon that I would like to use. I messed around and lost my other weapon that I use. So I'm gonna have to try to, you know, use my machine gun or whatever to beat him. I almost want to start all over, but you know, I ain't got time for all that, man. You know, I'm just trying to, you know, oh well, maybe one day I'll redo this game. You know, I really do enjoy playing this Contra game. Why are you finally using the spreaders, huh? Yeah, the spreaders is pretty much useless on this boss. I don't know, maybe if I try running up close to him, maybe I'll take more health or something. I don't know. I have never really found any use for the spreaders, unless if you're on the side scroller. You know what I don't understand about this game is that I find the last level to be the easiest level on this game. Even the boss is easy. Oh, really? Well, that's pretty good to know. You think they'll ever make a Contra Adventure 2? Yeah, no. You know, maybe somebody make a mod or something. You know, if anybody knows how to make a Contra Adventure 2 mod, you know, let me know. Maybe you can post it in the comments or something. I really would like to play it, but it's got to be just like this game. Oh, and add the puppy dog with the gun and the panda bear. The panda bear. I wonder who created this thing. Look at that. It got like 3 skeletons and stuff. It's like,
I can't think of what I was gonna call it, but you're thinking about that three-headed dog, huh? Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking of, but I can't remember the name of it. Yeah, it'll come to me, But like I said, I think this game has all kind of hidden secrets in it. Some Matrix-like signs in this game that hidden agenda. Wow, I never even thought about that. I mean, think about a Contra game with all this secret stuff in this game. Oh yeah, this game, if you really think about it, this game has all kind of stuff in there. You know, kind of like, wow, look at the explosion. Look at that. Yeah, I ran through that little level, man. Time for the next level. I ain't got time to save my game. Just hit continue and go on. Never understood the whole load thing. Why can't you just go to the next level? Wow, level 4, huh? That's pretty good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to replay this game and just kind of, I think I could do a little bit better next time, but that's okay. This will work for right now. They got like little foot soldiers down there, huh? Yeah, sometimes they like to mix it up. They don't want you to keep fighting the spiders and stuff, little robots and stuff like that. Okay, got the old satellite guns again. Yeah, let me just jump. There we go. Sometimes I just fall down. Why? He jumped on the tree. He could jump on trees. Yeah, well, I don't know. For some reason, some genius thought it was a good idea to jump on the tree to get across. I'm sure somebody that makes about 7 figures came up with that idea. Okay. Capture the old spreaders again, huh? Yeah, pretty much useless weapon. It's kind of, how in the world could the spreaders be so useless on the... Wow, he's like really blowing these things up, huh? Yeah, the best thing is to get this grenade thing and get your bulletproof vest, and these guys, they ain't too hard to beat. I think anybody can defeat these things, whatever they are. Look like little stone creatures or something. Yes, the Watchers, I guess. The Watchers? Yeah. I'm not going to get too into it, just going to keep it Contra, but, I'm sure somebody out there knows what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. This Contra game got all kind of secrets and hidden agendas in there. Wow, really? I never even thought about it. This game is very deep, huh? Yeah, maybe I should have talked about it a little bit more. You don't want that weapon? Nah, let's throw nails at them. I don't know what the point of that weapon is. Throw the little nails at people. Little spikes or whatever they are. Wow, I'm kind of blown away. This game looks really good. I mean, it's a very different take on Contra. Never even gave this game a chance. Yeah, this was one of my favorite games. I used to rent this game all the time, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna buy I've had this game ever since. You put it like, you must have really took good care of it, huh? Oh yeah, this game gets the best care in the world. I even still got the case in the booklet. Wow, look at that little thing. Look at that. Like a pyramid, huh? Yeah, I mean, just look at it. I mean, look at the little statues, and yeah, I mean, come on now. Look at that stuff, man. What I tell you? Don't get me started on this game. It's like the Matrix. The Matrix. Yeah, you know, I mean, if you really think about it, this game has all kind of things, little hidden messaging in it. You know, I don't think people ever even thought about it. Just played the game and was just disappointed. They didn't like it. It wasn't like Contra ones, and kind of missed out on it. You know, all the hidden messaging in these games. Wow, really? I mean, just look at it. I mean, look at the statues and look at the pyramid in the middle. I mean, it's like the lost city of Atlantis or something. You just got to say anything. Yeah. Well, I'm just saying. Yeah. Not going to really tell you what I really think, but, you know, what it really is. But, you know, I don't want to get all into it and get kicked off and, you know, get banned and all that stuff. Really? Just yeah, we'll just keep that on the D-low. Wow, this is a pretty good game. I mean, yeah, let's just get back to Contra, man. You know, let's just get back to like running around, you know, shooting the bad guys and stuff, and being a good YouTube citizen. Wow, you really good. You really like, you really on this thing, huh? Yeah, well, nobody gives a damn anyway. What in the world is that? Well, you know, it's got eyeballs and stuff in it, and it rolls around and they try to get to you and stuff. I don't know how they don't see me over here. They go with all these eyes. Look at it, it's just kind of like rolling around. Huh? Yeah, I guess I can see the spreaders might work a little bit here. I don't know, I just feel like the spreaders are just kind of like, they just seem kind of weak on these levels. I don't know why. Wow, that's a really creepy crawler. He don't seem like he really attacks you or anything. He just kind of runs around in circles, and he comes kind of close to you and give you a little scare and then turn around. Yeah, you know, it's kind of like, you know, it's like you fight a caterpillar and then he turns into a butterfly and then he dies. Wow, I mean, is that how you get, where'd you get that take from? I don't know. It just kind of comes to me. It seems like that's what they wanted to do and just kind of went with something else. Wow, wow. Is this the same game? Yeah, this is one of those little videos that make it look like, you know, probably when this game came out, they probably had a little commercial and they probably threw this in there, kind of tricked you into this, you know, this game having the greatest graphics or something. They did that back in the day? Oh yeah, they used to. They never even actually really show the game. They'll show a little clip and then it'd be like, you get the game, you're like, what is this?
Yeah. Pussy.
Kind of looks like you're in a dark pyramid or something, huh? Yeah, deep underground, I guess. Kind of one of them underground tunnels or something. Yeah. You think this kind of stuff really exists? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do. That's why they put these little smiley faces on the wall, kind of like, yeah, we got this going on and you don't know. It does kind of look like that, though.
See ya.
Oh, yeah, they give you a little, they show you a little bit, then kind of like, there's a whole world you don't even know about. You don't think maybe they just made a good Contra game and just kind of like thought it looked cool? No, that's no coincidence. Like, how do you know where to switch it though? Well, because I know this thing has to drop down, so there's got to be like laying around somewhere. It's the only way to get across. I don't like those. I don't like them little legs or whatever they are. I just think that I just don't care for them. Those things look like switches. Yeah, them switches had bullets coming out of them too. Wow, you like deep underground, huh? Like really deep. Yeah, see, this is where they eat. I mean, just look at the skeletons. You're in the underground. I mean, just if you really think about it. I mean, I really want to say what I want to say, why they got this here, but I'm going to leave that alone. I mean, just think about it. You're underground, you see skeletons, and I mean, just think about it for a second, fellas. I mean, only some people know what I'm talking about, We got all kind of explosions and stuff, like, blowing up all over the place. Yeah, just throw these little nuke bombs over there and stuff.
Need my big gun.
Wow, look at that. You like know exactly where you're going, huh? Yeah, sometimes you just gotta, run through this game. Sometimes I like to, some of these enemies can really mess you up, so you gotta kind of take them out. They throw grenades and stuff and take all your energy away from you. Are you supposed to go down there? No, I'm supposed to jump across, but I fell down. For some reason, certain areas, sometimes I just jump. I hit. It's like the jump button's kind of delayed on this game. Yeah, see, I don't get it. Every time I fall down somewhere, I end up falling down like 3 times or something. It's like the jump button just doesn't want to work. It look like the old bats are getting in the way, huh? Yeah, now I'm gonna watch those little creepy bats, Yeah, I don't really care for this spot. Like, I mean, look at it. With the bad controls, you gotta like jump. So what the best way to do this part is to kind of, when you're jumping in that direction, you have to pay attention to like your shadow. That way you're right on the block. Even I still overshot it. Look at the little skeleton on the block. I mean, it's just going up and down, and I don't know, something about it kind of gives me, I mean, just look at it. I mean, just look at it, fellas. Wow, you finally made it across, huh? Yeah, you know, I'm just trying to hurry up and get to the next level. This game really got some. Can't believe I never even tried this game before. Like, I didn't even know this game even exists. Like I say, most people were probably playing the Resident Evils or the Maddens, games like that were coming out. You had the Sega Saturn coming out. You had the talks of you had the Nintendo 64. Ain't nobody was thinking about this game. Yeah, I was really into those to the Mario Brothers and all that stuff. Yeah, the Nintendo 64, those were that was pretty good. Some old classic fun there. You play like a Mario 64 and then you play this and you're like, there's almost no comparison. Wow, it looks like, what are you doing here? Yeah, this is the room I was in earlier. I don't know, for some reason when you come back, all this energy comes here. I don't get it. I was wondering if maybe they had an extra life or something. So, like, what's your favorite? What's your second favorite Contra game? Oh, probably not sure. I'm probably like the first Contra game, maybe Contra 1 and 2. Kind of like them about the same amount. I don't think I like one more than the other, so I probably have to go with the original. So this really is your favorite Contra game? Yeah, like I said, the Contra Adventure is definitely my favorite out of the bunch. I'm probably the only one that feels that way. I even kind of like the other Contra game on the PlayStation 1. The first one they made. Trying to make out what that is. It looked like yeah, I don't know. Not really quite sure what this thing's supposed to be. Wow, you killed them pretty easy, huh? Yeah, when you got this grenade launcher thing, I mean, this thing is pretty powerful. It works so well on certain enemies. I don't know, for some reason I thought I could shoot the windows and something extra came out of something. I don't know, must have mistaken. Maybe it's a different area in the game. Oh, okay. I was just wondering what you was doing.
Yeah.
You know, I just do what I can do. Yeah, I gotta find a switch. There it is. You know, I didn't even know you could shoot up like that. Yeah, you can shoot up and down and kind of like, I don't do it too much because you gotta use the R buttons and it just kind of like has this slow reaction and, you know. I use it a lot on the other level further in the game. Can you beat the first Contra game on the PlayStation? Yeah, it's pretty hard, but yeah, I can beat that game. I would definitely have to get some practice on that one because uh, you know I can't just run through that game like I can this. That game takes practice. I'll be dying all over the place.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is this the boss? Yeah, this the boss. Little pyramid guy on the wall. Yeah, this weapon here is the best. And it just takes so much health from him.
See ya. See ya. Need my big gun.
Wow, like it's really like doing some damage. Like I say, I really should use this weapon more often, but you know, this weapon really like it's like having all like an unlimited nuke weapon. I'm still trying to figure out what this thing's supposed to be. Like, he ain't look too hard. Nah, alright. Yeah, he ain't nothing to him. I highly recommend you buy this game or download it if it's available on the PS7. Wow, we on the PS7? I don't know, probably so. PS6 or something like that. I'm sure it's one of them numbers. I stopped at. Wait a minute, hold on. I stopped at the PS3. Wow, you like really running through this, huh? Look at that. Do you know like you know exactly where you're going? Yeah, pretty much. I know about 80% of exactly what I gotta do. You know, sometimes I might get in the room and not realize which way I'm supposed to go, you know. But, you know, like I said, I know about 80%, 90% of the time, I know what I'm doing. I think I fight these controls more than anything. Yeah, a lot of these PlayStation games back in the day, they were all trying to do the whole 3D world thing, and some games did it really well, and other games didn't.
Yeah.
What is that thing on your back? Is that like a backpack or something? Yeah, I guess that's where he keeps his stuff at, his weapons, and stuff like that, I guess. Or maybe they just put it on there just to look cool or something. No telling with Konami. Konami. Yeah, Konami. I don't know about them guys, man. They used to make such great games, and then all of a sudden,
Yeah.
I think I just hate how they just kind of like give up on a franchise. How do you give up on a franchise? You seen that new Contra game they came out with? No, like they came out with another Contra game? Yeah, it's like you could play as a panda bear or something. I'm not sure I don't know what the hell that is. Oh, wow. A panda bear, huh? That's pretty cool. Yeah, but I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that as long as the game's fun. But, I'm just saying, I mean, the game just don't look that great. I mean, it could be a good game, but I'm not sure, though. Might have to check that game out one of these days. I don't know. It just don't. It just didn't look all that great, for a PS5 game, or PS4 or whatever. Still didn't look that good to me. So, like, what's the name of the character in this game? Oh, hell if I know. I think it's Ray or something. I think his name is Ray. And he's looking for Tasha. Oh, okay. Were they in any other Contra games? Yeah, I think they're in the first PlayStation game, and I think the Sega Genesis one, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. What happened to the puppy dog with the gun? Oh, yeah. I think he's only in the Sega Genesis one. I don't know why. I think people liked him, and for whatever reason, they never put him again. Maybe they didn't like him. I don't know. I thought he was a pretty good character. A puppy dog running around with a machine gun. Or maybe the Sega Genesis had trademarked it or something. Yeah, I mean, no telling how this stuff works. They trademark stuff, and then you're like, oh, you can't use it no more. I mean, that's just the way it is. Oh, okay. How you trademark a puppy dog with a machine gun? Yeah. You know what'd make a Contra game great? If they would make a new Contra game and let you create your own character. I think that would be like a classic Contra game. I mean, you could do it in like wrestling games. Why can't you do it on Contra? Or games like Contra, where you could just kind of create your own character. That would be a great idea. Then I can make my own puppy dog with a machine gun. Yeah. That would be a great. They wouldn't want me to be a game developer, because if I did that, every company would want me to come work for them. I'll come out with all kind of great ideas to make these games better. Not only that, I would probably make a 4-player Contra game. A 4-player Contra game? Yeah, kind of like a Diablo or something, just kind of give it more of a Contra feel to it, Wow,
4-player Contra game, like online and all that. Oh yeah, you could do a 4-player, 10-player, and maybe one side could be the aliens and the other side could be be the humans, I guess. Wow, that's pretty good. An online Contra game, huh? Yeah, they Konami's not interested in fumbling out a little bit of money for that. That might actually make them some money. Wow, that would be a pretty good game. Like, why not make like a Konami Smash Brothers or something? Yeah, I don't know. That sounds like that would be a good game. You could have Ray versus what's his name, Snake. That would be a pretty good matchup. The only problem is nobody will know who the hell Ray is. Well, we could just call him the Contra guy. Is he who's the original Contra guy? I don't know these guys, man. I think one's named Bill, and the other one's named Lance, and this one's named Ray. Yeah, something like that. I can't keep up with these guys' names. I think when most people play Contra, they wasn't too concerned about the names. well, I guess I could understand that. Nobody cares who you are. They just want to blow up stuff. And shoot the old machine gun all day long. Yeah, see, sometimes you gotta just, aim down, hit the things and all that nonsense. Wow, I mean, that's pretty amazing that you know exactly where you're going. The strange thing about this game, I don't feel like once I got through the 3D world, I don't feel like I ever had that much trouble, Like, even when I didn't know exactly where I was going, I could just kind of I'll figure it out. I don't know. Oh, something about this game, I'm just always was kind of pretty good at it. 20, wow, you just running through the lava, huh? How you doing that not getting hurt? And got this invincibility shield. Yeah, I like 25 years ago, I used to run through this game. Didn't even much die. Wow, that's pretty good. You didn't even much die? No. But I'm not wasting my time trying to, figure every little thing out no more. That was a long time ago. I ain't got time for all that stuff. You might want to think about turning around. Yeah, sometimes these controls just don't work right with me. That's something else I might have to get used to, is these controls. That's a pretty cool looking boss, huh? That's like the PlayStation 1 type graphics there, huh? Yeah, actually I think the Super Nintendo had some better looking enemies. Does this robot have a name? Yeah, his name is Robot. Really? His name is Robot? Yeah, that's all I call him. He's a robot. A robot on the wall. I wonder who put that robot there. Was it the other bugs? Yeah, I think the water creature and the bug from outer space kind of put there. I mean, is that like an alien or is that just a robot? I mean, don't seem like something that came out of space. Yeah, it's Contra, no telling. Maybe one of them secret societies or something might have put it there to cover up the secrets or something, no telling. In a Contra game? Yeah, might have some hidden clues or something in this game. Maybe that's why they made it the way they made it. Wow, he really takes a lot of hits. Yeah, but he's done for now. He just trying to get a couple of cheap shots, but he's done. Wow, he took a long time to beat. Yeah, I had a little bit of issues, but that's okay. That's okay. Wow, how many levels do they have on this game, huh? I think it's like 8 or 9. That's another thing. Most Contra games only have about 7 levels, 6 levels. You get 9 on this game. Wow, you're like kind of like floating around in the little gravity ball cage or whatever that is. Yeah, this thing here, I'm not a fan of this level, but I guess, it does look kind of cool. Give you a little something else to do. I would prefer riding a little bike or something like in the other Contra games. But, they felt like this would be a lot better. Yeah, this is like... Oh, I know what you're talking about. You talking about those little bike things they had on the Super Contras, huh? On the Super Nintendo. Yeah, like something like that. Those levels were kind of fun. You're hanging on the rockets and all that stuff. I think that's one of the biggest flaws with this game. They should have had some levels like that. Wow, look at the 3D elements in this game, huh? This is like the PlayStation at its finest. Yeah, I guess so. What come you like shooting up and upside down and stuff? You want to try this? You want to get look at the control. Like I get him any kind of way to face him right. I don't care if he's upside down, sideways. As long as I can get him to shoot in the direction I need him to. Like, how do you do that? It seems like he just moves all over the place. Yeah, you got to hold this R1 button down to keep him from, the controller moving around all crazy. It's the only way to keep him still. Because otherwise he'll just be kind of spinning in circles. Oh, okay. It's kind of like, I forgot what they call it. Wow, the aliens won't even let you go down the elevator in peace, huh? I want to know how they keep it up. You're going so fast, you're floating. Yeah, I don't know. I think somebody just like made this level, was like, let's do it like this, and and the executives was like, yeah, sure, let's do it. He figured they just slapped the Contra name on it and people would buy it anyway, I think that's why they don't make great Contra games anymore. They just put the name Contra on it and it's like, it's a couple of easy sales for them. Wow. That would explain why we don't get like very good Contra games anymore. No, maybe we can make our own video game. I ain't got time for all that, you know. And if I did, you know, no, I just ain't got time for it. Like, what exactly is going on here? I don't know, they got these little stupid things trying, you gotta blow them up and, you know, shoot them as they go up and down, and you just gotta have perfect timing in it. Like, I could really care less for this part, you know. I could, like, just hold square and just kind of take a little nap and, you know, I'll probably get them eventually. You know, I had to say one thing. The boss on this level is pretty good. He's pretty creative. A little big old spider with the orange things on him. And, wow, I can't wait till you get there. I want to see him. Never seen that before. Is that like gonna be like an alien, or is that gonna be like a robot alien? Nah, this is actually gonna be an alien, I think. Wow, you're really having a hard time hitting those things, huh? Yeah, well, you know. Wow, look at that. That is a creepy crawler right there. That's pretty cool. Wow, that man, too bad you couldn't just fight that and be done with the level, huh? Yeah, that would be nice, because I don't really care for this level. I think this is this is probably the worst level in the game, if you ask me. I mean, I guess it's kind of cool that at least you have something else to do. Seems like you just can't keep them still. Yeah, these controls are just awful. Matter of fact, I can't even think of a game with worse controls. You really think this game has the worst controls of all games? Yeah, it's the only one I can think of at the moment. I'm sure there's other games worse than this with the controls, but, you know, the only one I can think of, this game has the worst controls. Well, actually, you know, the game doesn't really control that bad. It's just, you know, it moves a little too fast, really. Wow, you finally got the old spider, huh? That's pretty good, huh? You know, that was what, level 7 or something? Yeah, this is one of the coolest levels in the game. I really like these last two levels. I think, you know, I wish they would have had more levels like this. Not this whole jungle thing. I didn't mind, like, maybe one level of the jungle and it just kind of, like, moved on. See? Kind of gives you that Contra feel. Wow, this level does look pretty cool. I really like this layout. Kind of makes you feel like you're playing Contra 1 again. Yeah, this is probably my favorite level. You know, they really should have probably had like 3 levels like this. Wow, you actually used the flamethrower. Yeah, sometimes that flamethrower comes in handy. Wow, this really does look like Contra 1. I mean, I really like the way that, you know, wow, this is a well-designed level. Yeah, this is like, Yeah, this is a very awesome level.
Yeah.
They should have made this level 2 on this game. You know, if they'd have made this level 2 or another level just like this one, this game would have gotten so much more respect. Yeah, I might have to agree with you. I think if they had a level like this to kind of start the game off, and you know, I think this game would, you know, would have got a lot more recognition, I reckon. Wow, look at the platform. You pretty much got the jump, no, like all down. You know. Yeah, I got it down to the T.
Incoming.
Kind of know, you know, kind of know what I'm doing a little bit. So, like, how did you start off with 5 men, you know? Well, I had to use a continue, you know. You know, if you see me with 5 men, that, you know, that just means I use a continue, you know. I'm not going to show the video and then die and, you know, loading up my game and all that nonsense. You know, I'm not going to waste the viewer's time with that. Not in my videos. Wow, that's pretty cool. Yeah, you just kind of go into the little program, you just kind of cut it out, you know, you don't want to waste people's time, you know, everybody got a little, you know, got stuff to do, you know. Well, that's pretty cool. You just kind of like, you know, run through the level, and you know, if you die, you use a continue, and you just kind of like edit that part out. Yeah, because you know, I got to the end, and then I died, and then I had to use the continue. That happened to me like twice. Maybe 3 times actually. I think I had used all 3 continues, but that's okay. I'm not here trying to do no speed run, trying to beat it on one man, and all that nonsense. I'm just trying to run through this Contra game just to show that I can do it. Wow, that's pretty good, huh? The only problem is I don't think anybody really plays old Contra. No, nobody gives a damn about Contra anymore. Oh, okay. Well, that's a shame because it looks like a very good game. Yeah, I think I'm gonna let you play after I run through this game and beat it and just kind of let you get a little feel for it. Oh, we ain't gonna upload it on the YouTube, are we? No, I wouldn't embarrass you like that. Maybe I should. Might get more viewers that way. Yeah, you know, when you put it that way, maybe we should do it that way. You watch me die on the first level over and over and over. Yeah, actually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a save spot on each level and then let you try to run through it, you know, a couple of tries on each level and see how you do, if you can beat any of the levels. Wow, that sounds like a good idea. I think I could beat maybe a couple of these levels. Yeah, most likely the last board. The last level? Yeah, I find the last level to be the easiest level in the game. The last level? Yeah, the last level is, it's a side scroll like the first level, but you know, actually it's easier. Even the boss is so easy. Wow. Easier than the train? Oh yeah, the train is, yeah, he's way easier than the train. I think the hardest part about level 9 is making those jumps. You know, you learn how to jump over the little lava pits. The rest of the level ain't nothing. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow, you like really running through this level, huh? You're not playing around. Yeah, I'm trying to beat this game in under an hour, you know. I don't want to put no 3-hour video up there and all that with me dying and continuing and dying and continuing, and you end up with a 3-hour video. I'm gonna try to get this game done in less than an hour. Wow, you're like really rolling through it. Yeah, I'm starting to think I should replay this game. I think I can like really beat this game in 40 minutes or less. Once I get the feel for it. And can this game really be beaten in 40 minutes? Yeah, I'm sure they could beat it. I'm sure it could be beaten in 20 minutes. For real? Nah, probably like 30 minutes. You could probably do it. Wow, that's the little roly things. I'm trying to make you fall in the lava. Is the flamethrower the best weapon to use right here? Yeah, either that or the little explosion guns, I mean, pretty much anything's better than the machine gun on them. Wow, is this the boss? Yeah, this is the boss here. This is where you gotta, like, do a little maneuver. He's pretty easy. Out of all the bosses in the 3D worlds, this is probably the easiest boss. Is it me, or they just made the bosses easier as you go? Yeah, somewhat. I think the hardest one I fought recently was the robot one. I don't know. I mean, he's not hard, but if you're not familiar with fighting him, you might struggle on him. Wow, they like that don't even attack you. Yeah, you shoot the little machine gun things, and they just kind of stand there. Look at the little lasers coming out of them. That's pretty cool. You're gonna have to watch those missiles. Yeah, I ain't worried about those missiles. Wow, that's pretty neat. Like, why does he run towards the explosion as he... Nah, I don't know. I guess they figure it looks kind of macho or something. So this must be the last level that you've been telling me about. Yeah. Watch how easy this board is. I'd have let you play this board, but I'm on my last continue. I ain't got time for you to be dying on me. When you think I'll die? Yeah, you'll die. I ain't got time for all that mess. Yeah, these little jumps here. If you don't time them right, you'll fall and die. Actually, you'll fall. I think you lose energy, and then you get a couple of tries. But I find that to be the hardest part of the level. Is making these jumps. The enemies ain't really nothing to fight on here. They're pretty easy. I think they gave you a break. Oh, that's pretty cool. He got a side scroll on the first and the last board. I wonder why they did the game like that. Yeah, I know telling. Seems like they should have had a couple of more side scrolling going on in this game. But then it wouldn't have been Contra Adventure. I hardly ever see you use the laser guns. Is it not any good? Well, it's pretty good on some of the bosses, and I just, it depends. If I have a better weapon, I won't really use the lasers. But if I only had the lasers, I sure wouldn't use it on the boss. Yeah, see these jumps here, you just gotta time it right, Look at all that explosion. It's like there's a whole lot of PlayStation going on here. Look at all them 3D explosions. That's pretty cool. Yeah, you just gotta like climb up here and you do a little jumping around, you know, got the little fan spinning in the background. Look at the detail. I mean, you got some spinning slow, some ain't spinning, some spinning fast. They really took their time and did some detail work in the background. They really felt like they really put their heart in this game. Wow, this is, man. Maybe they should have made this game a two-player game. You think they should have made a two-player game? Yeah, that's kind of like the Contra rule. You have to make it a two-player game. That's probably why they don't make four-player games, because it has to be a two-player game. Is that the same boss? Is that the same enemy from the Super Nintendo version? Yeah, kind of like a crappier version of them, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Wow, that's those little spider thingies, like in the fire flames and all that stuff, all on the same level. Yeah, for some reason these Contra games, they always got these little things coming out of the ground, and you know, it just wouldn't be Contra otherwise. Yeah, I'm almost at the end. Yeah, if you want to hurry up and get through this thing, this is probably the best weapon to use. Wow, that's pretty neat, huh? Yeah, it kind of blows them up.
Yeah.
Get a little extra over here. Yeah, watch, this is the boss. This is the boss. This is the end of the game.
Yeah.
Wow, I really like the design of him. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good looking boss. Yeah, but you know, that boss is so easy. I guess they figured if you made it this far, you deserve to have, you know, it should be easy to beat. Wow, that's it? Yep, just blow them up and run. Wow, that should be a pretty good explosion at the end, huh? Yeah, that's pretty much it for this. And this is Contra Adventure. And, you know, I just figured I'd beat this game and, you know, alright, I'm off to bed, man. I ain't got time for this nonsense. Why, look, he's getting away. Who gives a damn?